boy Neguz, and I'm here coming with a reaction video. Will exercise always be king of health? And y'all know I'm Neguz, and the journey I've been on lately, I've been on my little fitness journey, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like exercise is king or queen, no matter who you is. Everybody need to let exercise if it's just to get up and go walk outside. I started by just getting up. My exercise was catching the bus in the streetcar and the train to work every day and having to walk to the bus stop. I was like, man, that's my exercise. Plus I gotta go to work, boy, I'm getting exercise. But then I said I want to put in a little effort so I can, so I can feel good, look good, you know what I'm saying, and start, elevating and getting better and all that. So I started reacting to better videos, different videos to better my life. And I just want to head in a better direction. And with these videos, I want to learn more exercises because I be all hooked. Like, all I do all day is, all I do is try. Chill out, chill out. Let me get back to what I was saying. I just work out. You know what I gotta work on? I gotta work on my eating habits. I'm getting better. Today I just ate bananas and fruits and oatmeal. And, you know what I'm saying? And I said I got my protein meal later on after I finish this reaction. I said before I about to go hit the streets, I said, man, let me go do me a little reaction video. I ain't, you know what I'm saying, get me back in the habits. And yeah, and I know I'm wasting y'all time, so we go ahead and get into the video. Will exercise be king? Let me see. Will exercise always be king of your health? Let's get into the video.
What is the most important thing that you can do for your health? Is it something?
That's question number one. And before we keep going through the video, what is the most important thing you can do for your health? I feel the most important thing you can do for your health is focus on it. Try to be healthy. Like, attempt to be healthy. That's the best thing you could do, to focus on your health. Yeah, the best thing you do is just focus on it, because once you start focusing on it, you start realizing what you could do to get better, and you start to realize, man, I need to start taking these steps and get better. So I'm gonna say the best thing you could do is focus.
Perfect superfood, diet, or supplement? Is it some
Diet or
perfect sleep
supplements.
routine or meditation retreat? Or could it possibly be cold plunging or use of a sauna? Is there this magic bullet for your health? Well, not totally. And although some of the things that I just mentioned are definitely important contributors to your health, I'm going to make the argument that the closest thing that we do have to a magic bullet for our health is exercise.
Exercise.
There's not one thing that touches as many body systems and improves the health of those body systems as exercise.
I try to exercise every day.
We're going to talk about how and why that is by discussing each body system and health parameter that exercise improves, like how it reduces your risk of dying from almost anything, and even reduces your risk of certain cancers. We'll also talk about some of the key components that you should include in your exercise routine. And we will have to spend some time comparing exercise to diet. It's definitely going to be a fun one. So let's jump into this.
Yay, I like these videos. That's why I really like these videos, because we about to compare exercise to diet, because you can exercise every day and have a horrible diet or a bad diet, which in my case, I'm leaning towards that way, but I'm getting better to lean. But exercise versus diet, what's more important, exercise or diet? Like I said, I feel both of them more important. It's both of them, like, it's a balance. What life is, you got to be balanced. So you got to have a proper exercise. You can have a proper diet, because you could be dieting and have no exercise, and it's like, it just got to be a balance.
Anatomical and physiological awesomeness.
Physiological awesomeness. Physiological awesomeness. Physiological awesomeness. Oops, I know what that is. Physiological awesomeness. They cutting up called that street.
You can do for your health. Many will often pick
when you walk
some
in the Cali
aspect of
Club, you
diet
should do this.
or exercise. So we'll definitely address diet versus exercise at the end. But like I said in the intro, Nothing seems
Diverse
to stimulate
exercise.
as many adaptations in as many body systems as exercise does. So, as defense attorney for exercise, let me argue why that is, starting with the cardiovascular system. A well thought out cardio plan that includes a few
Cardiovascular.
steady state cardio sessions and even just one high intensity session per week will improve the strength of the myocardium of the heart.
The
So then your heart
myocardium.
can pump more blood with each beat, making
Myocardium
your
of the
heart more
heart.
efficient. It will
The myocardium of the heart, making the heart more efficient, make you pump more blood. So the more your cardiovascular system, the more you work that in, it's the motor artery. It pump blood to your heart.
even increase the size and number of the mitochondria in
E-
your cardiac muscle fibers.
Even increase the
Again,
mitochondria.
contributing to the efficiency of your heart, as your heart can now utilize more oxygen, process lactate more effectively, and generate more ATP. These cardiovascular benefits don't just affect the heart, but they also extend to the blood vessels. You will literally grow more of the tiny exchange vessels called capillaries to the
Capillaries.
myocardium of the heart and to the skeletal muscles.
Skeletal
This is sometimes
muscles.
referred to as increased capillarization. And with more capillaries, you can now deliver more oxygen and remove more metabolic byproducts from these tissues. It also improves the health of the
Artery in
tunica
the
inside,
vein.
which is the inside lining of your blood vessels, making them less likely to form plaques, which those plaques can lead to strokes and heart attacks, which we obviously want to do our best to avoid. And cardiovascular exercise also improves the compliance of your arteries, which is a fancy way of saying that your arteries are more elastic and supple, if you will. Because if you have a nice elastic supple artery, as blood gets pumped into that artery, it will stretch, but then
The young boy.
recoil, which will help propel blood further downstream, making it easier on the heart and lowering blood pressure. And we're still not done yet. Exercise will also increase the number of red blood cells, increasing the oxygen carrying capacity of the blood. And it will also increase blood volume, meaning you'll have more blood circulating throughout your body. Now, on to the muscular benefits.
The muscular
Muscles
benefits.
can change quite a bit due to exercise.
right.
Moderate
My
intensity
muscles
cardiovascular
change.
training or lower weight, high rep
You know what I'm saying? I be more like low weight, high rep, but I gotta, cause I be getting big, but I gotta work back on getting more cuts, so I gotta get my cardio back right.
resistance training will improve the number and size of mitochondria in
I
the
gotta
slow twitch muscle
improve
fibers.
slow
And combine
twitch
that with the
muscle
increased number of
fibers.
capillaries that we already talked about,
Capillaries,
those
that's
muscle
what it
fibers
was.
will be more resistant to fatigue so that you can now run and cycle longer and do more repetitions. It will also increase the amount of myoglobin within the muscle fibers. And if you haven't heard of myoglobin before, it is a
Myoglobin.
molecule that's similar to hemoglobin and is found in muscle
Hemoglobin.
fibers, and it binds to oxygen. And clearly, resistance training will increase the size and
Resistance
strength of
training.
your intermediate and fast twitch muscle fibers. Now, obviously, increased strength is great for athletic and sports performance, but this is so important for longevity and health span. And you can think of health span as the number of healthy and functional years that you have as you age. But the muscle fibers that atrophy first as we age are the fast twitch fibers. And this is because you mostly only engage them through higher intensity resistance training. So heavier weights and lower reps, or through speed work. So even if you have an elderly person that is active with activities of daily living like yard work, or maybe they even do moderate cardio, yes, these activities are great. Keep doing them, but they still won't fully engage the fast twitch fibers, which can lead to atrophy of those fast twitch fibers. So engaging in heavier resistance training once or twice a week can make all of the difference. And I'll get a little bit more into those exercise protocols when we give a sample exercise program at the end. Now, even though the point of today's video is to discuss why exercise is kind of the king of your health, towards the end, we will talk about how diet and supplements contribute. And so, as a teaser to that, I want to say thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Create.
I ain't gonna lie, I rock with Crate, but Crate ain't creating this way. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, Crate. I appreciate everything you do for me. But if you got something for me, Crate, then we can talk. You know? I told you I gotta walk in the Cali party like this.
improves energy use and fat metabolism. Fat metabolism.
We back.
This leads to better cholesterol profiles, reduced inflammation, and weight management. For those with
We back. Just give it some time. See, I gotta get back right with it. If I get y'all this, I'ma get y'all this. Y'all gonna get this.
diabetes or other metabolic issues, regular activity can reverse these trends, lowering
Regular activities.
risk for metabolic disease in a dose-dependent way. And it's not just about burning calories. Exercise reprograms your metabolism for efficiency.
Reprogram your metabolism for efficiency. I'm just learning words, you know what I'm saying? We go ahead and do what we gotta do, right? Cause this what we gotta do, right? So we go ahead and do it, right? So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and we gonna get back at y'all. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get better with these videos. We got a little technical difficulties, and we gonna come back to you.